Hello, this is Victor, and the weekly painting of this week I will explain how I do the metallic on the hammers. I do this part separately because for the people that is not interested in knowing how I paint the full miniature and only interested in some parts, I do some of the key parts separately and just to focus on this area on the painting tutorials. So I will explain how I do the metallic. Up to now, the only thing that I did is that I applied lead belcher as a base color and was applied directly on top of white prime. So now what I'm going to do is I will work first some shades. To do that I will use Nun oil and I will apply Nun oil especially in the areas that I want to be darker. So it's going to be, here we have like a decoration that is making a small recess here, so I will apply here and I will be sure that the Nun oil goes on all the different rivets that we have here on the hammer. We'll apply also Nun oil here following this slot of this part next to the hammerhead, and then here I will apply also this thing. Okay, and then I will apply Nun oil just on the bottom because this part is shade, because it's below the bottom part of the hammerhead. The hammer that was, there is one, I will show you this right now. So the hammer, there is one guy that have the hammer upside down. Just give me a minute. So in that case, this liberator have the hammer upside down, is holding it that. I don't apply too much Nun oil on this area. I apply more on the opposite area. In that case, that the hammerhead is upright, or the hammer is upright, the war hammer, I will just apply a little bit here to pop up this thing, and that's all. I will not apply more white there, just on the slots, and here at the bottom I will apply all over the place because I consider this part is more shade by the top part of the hammer. So now we wait until this dry before doing any action, and I will be back to do the highlights. So now that the wash is dry, we are going to use the tail brush, and we started using it to do the highlights on the different parts. So the first I will use is Iron Breaker for Games Workshop. It's the medium, the middle tone on metallics from Games Workshop, and I will put this on this part, and I will take also here the edge. I will also take now, this is the darker lead belcher, is the darker metallic from Games Workshop. Let's finish. Okay, and I will use this next to the where I applied the Nun oil before. What I do is I clean up a little bit the wash. As you can see, I touch too much in some cases, so I will keep Nun oil next to me because I want to keep the shade around these small rivets. While this side is drying, I will do the other side of the hammer. Again, Iron Breaker here. Iron Breaker on the top. And I will use Iron Breaker on the top. Like that. lead belcher. And I will do it next to the where I apply the non-oil. I'll apply here also a little bit at the base of this thing. Okay, and now the next color that I will use, it's from a scale 75 and it's a very light metal. It's called speed metal. It's even lighter than the, it's called the light, I don't remember now the name, but it's a very clear silver. Just put a little bit. I'm going to do the edges with this color, so I start here. Okay, we'll do this. And as you can see, I didn't touch yet the bottom part of the hammer. I will leave this for the end, but I will not use these colors for the bottom part. Here I do this, then I will do the edge of this. Okay, and then here at the back, I will go down and just I use something like that. Now comes one of the tricky parts, that is I will try to highlight each rivet we have in the hammer. Something like that. Okay, we'll do the same on the other side. And I want to apply it a bit more here. Then, one thing that I like to do. First, I will put a little bit of noon oil because I want to darken this part, and I lose now the noon oil in my desk. Okay, it's here. Sorry, was already open. So I will apply noon oil here first again to darken the metal here. Okay. I will work other parts while this is drying. I don't care if it's making this type of unbalanced colors. So here at what I will do, first I will paint also the rivets, but I'm using, instead of using the same light metal, I'm using now how it's called, the iron breaker. Okay. Then I paint this part here. All these with iron breaker. And I will just paint something like that. It's good enough. I want to keep this part quite dark. We can make a little bit darker this part and adding now another second layer of Noon Oil just here at the bottom. We can add another layer of Noon Oil, very thin line, just here. The same in that side. This is too much. We take it off. And then on this part, now that it's almost dry, I take the very clear silver, and I like to do this. We have to wait until this dries more, but the idea is we make like scratches. Basically, I do this when I have flat surface. It's a way to break the uniformity and to give a little bit more of life to this part. So I can use also. So this is going to be good enough. So this is how to do, one way to do metallics. There are different ways. This is the way I do these hammers. I think it's not too time consuming, and it's quite good when you want to do a lot of these guys or a lot of weapons. For heroes or parts like that, maybe you want to pay more attention. This just is mostly looking for basic tubes or something like that. So this is the weekly painting of this week. I hope you like it. Please leave your comment below and let me know what do you think. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again later. Bye.